Good morning and welcome to Cooley Off-Road. I am your host, Brandon Scott. Nash is over there getting his shit ready. We're in Nash's new vehicle today instead of Rex. But today is a beautiful sunny Mother's Day Sunday and we are in North Cascades National Park for the first time this year. And today's plan is we're going to go walk down to the Ross Dam really quick, which is about 3/4 of a mile one way. Go take some pictures, hang out on top of the Ross Dam really quick. And then we'll turn around, head back downstream, westbound, back towards the Puget Sound, and we're going to go up the Stettatle Creek Trail. That is S-T-E-T-T-A-T-L-E, so not Seattle, Stettatle. And we're going to go up that creek a couple of miles and go hunt up a bunch of waterfalls. There's a little over a dozen previously mapped waterfalls up that trail, and we're going to go check some of those out. But yeah, that's what the plan is for today. Ross Dam and Stettatle Creek, because the gate, which is just up the road there a couple hundred feet, the seasonal closure gate opened up on Wednesday, so it's kind of a big deal. And so yeah, we're out here breaking in, checking out the snow and seeing all the sights.
So the books for today's adventure, unsurprisingly, both cover North Cascades. One is 100 Hikes in Washington North Cascades National Park region, 3rd edition by, of course, the Pacific Northwest hiking god himself, Ira Spring, and his indomitable sidekick, Harvey Manning. And then the other one is a specific just day hike. So this covers day hikes, overnighters, weekend-long backpacks, so on and so forth. Just his 100 most popular hikes in the North Cascades National Park area versus this day hike series that's also put out by Mike McQuaid and others are just things you can do in a day. Now, if we make it to Stettatle Creek, which I'm assuming we will, for some reason it's not covered in either book, because Stettatle Creek is a pseudo-forgotten trail. It's an out-and-back trail that kind of goes to nowhere. It's only along Stettatle Creek, from what I read, for the first 3/4 of a mile or so, and then the trail switchbacks up and gets quite a fair distance above the elevation of the creek and never comes back down to the creek, and it's like 3 miles one way, and it just kind of ends in the forest, so people don't really talk about it. But we are also going to go out onto Ross Dam, and Ross Dam is for sure covered in this as a day hike because, I mean, for slightly obvious reasons, it's a pretty easy hike to do, and it's pretty popular. You can literally go hike across a dam, a 400, 500 foot tall dam. Diablo Lake you can also go drive across and access some trailheads on the other side of the dam, but Ross you can go hike across. So Ross Lake Dam, 3-star rating, 1 mile round trip down to the dam, takes about an hour, moderate, and of course the highlight is you get to stand on top of this gorgeous dam, and on one side you got Ross Lake, and the other side the upper end of Diablo Lake, and snowy mountains all around, yada yada yada, you know, the whole bit, the whole reason we're going out there. The Hghway is brand new, is opening for the season, so there should be plenty of snow and plenty of sun, and I'm just a silly sucker for both.
That is what you... Oh no. Oh no, is it gonna wash out? Oh, don't you wash out. Oh, you son of a biscuit brain. There's supposed to be really pretty snow-covered peaks over there, but it kind of looks like the GoPro's gonna wash it out and not pick it up. Oh, that's upsetting the spaghetti.
It's pretty, trust us.
It's very pretty. You might have to go on to Instagram or the Facebook and check out the pictures, but it's very pretty stuff. And yes, there is an angry waterfall-filled creek just over there. Let's see if actually we can go get a decent shot of this instead. Damn, that pisses me off. Oh, that's a steep trail. Oh, there's fence. Huh. I guess that means they don't want us to go down there. Okay, never mind. We'll turn around. Alright, so it said it takes an hour to get down and back to the dam. Took us about 15 minutes, but that's because we're fast and we're super excited because, you know, it's a gorgeous May Day, but we have arrived on top of the Ross Dam, where we're probably going to have lunch. So the Ross Dam is one of 3 major dams blocking up the Skagit River for hydroelectric power for the Puget Sound and city of Seattle. You can drive over the Diablo Dam to access some other trailheads, but We'll look on the downstream side. Oh yeah. Look at that curved spillway. So if you go onto North Cascades National Park, their website or their Facebook, one of them has a very good image of somebody standing over there and taking a picture of the water coming out the curved spillway. I can't remember if it's for the Ross Dam or for it's the Diablo Lake Dam downstream, but it's a something else kind of picture. Damn, this is cool. No pun intended. I believe this is somewhere around 500 feet tall because the resting pool is an elevation of 1208, and I think Diablo Lake is like 730 something or 760 something. I'm sure I'll flash the actual elevation numbers on the video in the editing, but yeah, this is pretty freaking sweet. And we'll go look at the upstream side in a little bit. Just let me get a picture on my phone. I think we're gonna have lunch out here because I mean, you really can't beat this view. No swimming or diving in this area, hold doy.
Come on.
And we'll walk out on the dam a little bit farther. And when I turn around for the big reveal, we'll look at Pyramid Peak and Colonial Peak and that massive snowfield and glacier. But I believe that is Jack Mountain out there for the upstream side. A little disappointing because the pool's not full, so you got this ugly scarage, but I'm fine with it. And the collection of buildings down there is the Ross Lake Resort. You can rent the cabins out and stay there. The way to get down is there's no road access to this dam, so you got to park back up at the parking lot. 15-20 minute hike down, and you can either hike along that side to drop into it, or conversely you can go park up at Diablo Lake and then for a small fee ride the ferry and the shuttle and drops back in, because there's a non-motorized boat launch and ferry dock right over there, and then you can go stay at the resort there. And that's what a lot of people do when they go boating out on the dam. They start or end at the resort and then pull out the next day, but it's like a week and a half. There's Strandberg Falls. That's what I was looking for. Look at that gorgeous waterfall. I believe that is Strandberg Falls. I could be wrong. You know, I am dumb, so.
Is it the top right there, or is it halfway?
That's halfway. It goes all the way up. Okay. We walk along the dam. We're gonna look at now. Big reveal time. Oh, that's silly. That is silly pretty. It may not look nearly as impressive on the GoPro.
You gotta be here.
But yeah, you need to come down here and just come stare at this for a little bit. And there's the bottom end of the spillway. Oh yeah.
Wearing swim trunks?
I'm wearing zip-offs and I'm wearing polyester, whatever, plastic underwear. I'm good to go for a swim anytime. But damn, that is something else.
Incredible.
And that's really why this was made a national park, was to protect peaks and the waterways of that exact stupidly stunning, beautiful scenery. Yes, I'm using all the superlatives because my mind's just like running a blank right now. This is what I live for. The water, the forest, the mountains, the snow. This is what gets me up in the morning, is this stuff.
Oh, turn around.
And you got Ruby Mountain over there. Oh, and Jack Mountain just gets even better and better the further we walk. Alright, so we're gonna attempt to find ourselves a place for lunch. We won't sit on anything important like the spillway gate raising mechanism or this other mechanism over here. We'll find some place to sit. Ooh, there might be a viewing platform right here. Yeah, I know. But I'm looking at... Oh! It just goes nowhere. Oh, yeah.
This is something else.
Eventually we do plan on going hiking up a creek to go hunt a bunch of really pretty waterfalls, but I mean, why wouldn't you want to hang out here for a little bit at least? And it's Mother's Day weekend. The highway just opened at Wednesday at 1 o'clock. There's nobody here. There was 4 other people in the parking lot. There is nobody here. You come out here in July or August and it's practically a foot traffic highway. But May, you roll the dice, you could get a stupidly gorgeous blue sky day like this, or it could be raining and 50 degrees on you. So most people don't want to risk it. And it's Mother's Day, so most people are hanging out with their moms. But Nash already did his Mother's Day with his parents. Ah, dang it, they closed the stairwell. And my mother's in Montana, hanging out with my uncle, helping out with stuff at his place. So I got nothing better to do. We'll come herp-a-derp around.
This is the better to do.
No offense, Mom. All right, we're gonna go find ourselves a place to eat, like that uncovered railway right there. And I think I'm gonna turn you guys off. One more absolutely money shot, either direction. And I think I'll turn the GoPro off and just enjoy myself and have some lunch for a little bit. So now we are on the Stettatle Creek trail. As you can see, the gorgeous Stettatle Creek over there. So this trail is maintained for about 2.83 miles roughly along the creek. And then the trail kind of stops, but the creek keeps going eventually up to Azure Lake, probably after 6 or 7 miles, but it's not maintained up to there. But this is just a low elevation stream side trail that's probably could be done almost year round. In the winter, I bet it does get a little bit of snow. But yeah, this is one of the few trails in North Cascades that could be done year round and not have to worry about snow. Might have to worry about blowouts though, because you can definitely see some river interaction with the trail. And yes, this may be a creek, but pretty much anywhere in the world outside the Pacific Northwest, that would be considered a river. We find ourselves a good spot to pull over. We'll stop creekside at a pool or something. But yeah, it's gonna go moseying on down the trail for a little over a mile till we run into some waterfalls. Damn, this is just too pretty. Yeah. Ooh, this is a good blowout. Oh, look at that pool. That's a swimming hole if ever did see one. Nash is sputtering nonsense in the background because he's trying not to swear since the camera's rolling. But good Lord Almighty.
Alright, it's open.
Yeah, if it was July,
It's only freezing cold, don't worry about it.
Yeah. If it was July, I'd definitely go in. But it's May. It's only 60 degrees outside. The water's probably not far north of 40. So it's not worth jumping in yet. Give it a couple of...
So we know where to come back to.
yeah, one of many places we are discovering within the park that we need to come back to over and over again. That's a pretty active landslide scarp, huh?
Big rock slide.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll get another minute or two of this and then I'm going to turn it off, I think.
One branch.
It adds some foreground to it. Old man noises. Whew, butterfly. Yeah. You see it up there? Look at the layering in that. So this creek, if you can hear me, this entire creek drainage goes through what's called Skagit Gneiss. And we gotta figure out a way to get the hell through this. Have fun with this. Alrighty. Old man noises. Trail? Gotta be trail around here somewhere. Peep the slug. European slug, I should kill it, but I don't feel like it. Ooh! Score! Score, baby, score! Score! Little schmutzy. Don't know what brand it is, so it might not be worth a crap. But that's a score. Trail somewhere that way. Hey, score.
Hi.
Right here.
That's a knife.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, the rocks are so nice. I'm gonna take a chunk of that right out.
Yeah. I still haven't found trail. It's somewhere in here. It's somewhere along the creek.
We're on a trail, I forgot.
Somewhere. Over the rainbow.
Where's Sky Blue?
I'm sure once we get out of this active landslide zone, we'll be back on trail.
Oh yeah, we are definitely killing. I think you get to that white mark right there.
That middle one, yeah.
Yeah, we're definitely killing her.
Well, YouTube viewers, there's no way I'm editing any of this out. And I'm sure there's going to be some prolonged waterfall shots coming up next. So this is probably going to be a 20-minute video or so. And if that turns some of you off, I'm sorry. But if it turned you off, I'm sure you're not watching anyway. So those of you that are still with us, thank you for sticking around as we attempt to find trail.
Wherever it may be.
Somewhere in here. I know it hasn't, looking at all the maps, the trail sticks to the creek side for until we run into waterfalls, and then it bails. So we haven't run into any waterfalls yet, which means the trail is around here somewhere. What the Nikes?
Yeah, no. Maybe right through there.
I mean, I highly doubt it, but we should be able to find it. Oh, this is silly. The cedar is fighting back. I hope it didn't take the GoPro. Let's try and take my backpack. Trail? I am confused.
No luck?
Nope. Alright, YouTube, I think I'm going to turn you off for a little bit so I can concentrate on finding this frackin' trail. All right, viewers, so we reacquired the trail, which was along the creek, and we have followed the trail up another mile or so. We're now way above the creek. It's the Tattle Creek, but we hear some angry sounding water, so this might be Midway Falls coming up in the next few seconds. This creek is definitely angry enough, big enough. Yeah, there she blows. Not exactly a huge waterfall, but a waterfall nonetheless. Yeah, that would be. Alright, that's Midway Falls for you. See you at the next one.
Get across over here.
Yeah. I know it don't look like much, but there's a 60-foot tall by 40-foot wide triple stream waterfall over there, about 150 feet away from us. And this is as close as we can safely get, because it's a 40-foot ledge straight down from where I'm sitting, down into the creek. And we've looked, but there's no closer way to get to this waterfall. We're also off trail, come a couple hundred feet downstream from the trail, along a razorback to this spot. This is Stettatle Creek Falls. Damn, I wish, we both wish very fervently that there was a better view or a way for us to get down to the bottom or onto that opposite sunny ledge over there. Because this would be one heck of a waterfall to stare at face on, especially right now in full spring snowmelt force.
And that'll wrap it up for today's adventure. There will be not one, not two, but 3 videos up, hopefully. Today's main event between the dam and Stettatle Creek, a long exposure taken on top of the dam, and then a third one, a collection of a couple of short to medium length long exposures on Stettatle Creek itself. So if you liked the video, give it a like, give it a comment, share it on your favorite social media, and have a good one. Ciao.